Hey guys, so Paul Greene-Dennis here. I was thinking about doing another review of Singing On that I did the first two episodes, but I want to take a little break from that. And what I want to do is actually people have done reviews of music videos or songs that they've done. I want to do a little twist of that, a little twist of that. So what I want to do is actually coming from my experience with acapella, I'd say, you know what? I wanted to do a review or like analysis of ICCA sets or International Championship of Collegiate Acapella competition sets of random groups that I come across. And this group is the Potsdam Pitches from SUNY Potsdam, as you can see, a co-ed group. So what I want to do is I want to do an analysis of this set. So that's what I'm going to do. Like analyze what was good, what could be better, what worked, what didn't work, what could break you in the ICCAs, what cannot break you in the ICCAs, or what will get you further. And I think just as a heads up, they won the quarterfinals in this round, but let's see what worked, what didn't work, and yeah. And actually, believe it or not, so their set contained "Lost to Japan" by Shawn Mendes, "Sandcastles," which is their ballad by Beyonce, and God and Ariana Grande's "God Is a Woman." So, with that being said, let's analyze this set. Let's break it down. And three, two, one. Nice. Looking through your timeline, seeing all the rainbows. I got an idea, but it sounds crazy. Good choreo. Oh, I gotta ask you, got plans tonight? Choreo's got to be a little sharper from some of the guys on the left. I could fly to your hotel tonight. 'Cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. I can feel the tension. Good, good. I know it's more than just a friendship. I can hear you thinking about it, yeah. I gotta convince you that you shouldn't fall asleep. It'll only be a couple hours. I'm about to leave. You got plans tonight. I'm a couple. So right off the bat, I like that they chose a song which is perfect that will get your attention right off the bat. It will straight up get your attention right off the bat musically, and it'll just hook you right in. That is perfect because especially in a competition set, you want to start strong and end strong. You don't want you don't want to give everything away, but you don't want to leave meat on the bone. I would say what could be an issue that they got over quick intonation a little bit between especially the bass and the soloist. And especially in ICCAs, you'll be great judged on your intonation, your there's I believe there's three aspects that they judge you in the ICCAs. General, which is overall effect of your set from music and choreo, your overall presentation, everything. The choreo, how do you look on stage? Is it crisp? Is it too much? And especially the choreo, if it's not tight, that can knock dock you a little bit. And music, obviously, musicality.
musicianship, intonation, balance, everything that falls under the umbrella of music, the arrangement. The arrangement, because obviously these are arrangements that have to be arranged for nothing but voices. Is the arrangement compelling? Is it good? Or is the soloist, are they doing their job? Is that's what you're thinking of in musical in terms of arrangements, and especially for musicianship, choreo, the visual, and the general, which is the overall effect of the two combined. And what's your presence like on the stage? So that's what you're thinking of overall. But overall, a nice strong start. And because it's the quarterfinals, and you always want to come in ready, there's always going to be things that you have to work on. And again, choreo, especially could always be a little bit tighter. But so far, strong start. Strong start. And I like the soloist, he's got a presence. Good start. Nice. Ooh. I like the choreo.
I'm a couple 100 miles from Japan, and I was thinking I could fly to your hotel tonight. 'Cause I can't get you off my mind. I can't get you off my mind. You got plans tonight. I was hoping I could get lost in your paradise. The only thing I'm thinking about is you and I. 'Cause I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. I can't seem to get you off my mind.
Nice locking in. Great job. Great job. And especially one thing you got to keep in mind, they 2 minutes and 40 seconds roughly. That is perfect because you always you got to stay under the 12 minutes. A very nice start for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Very, very, very nice start. This is where things can be made or broken. Is the ballad coming up next? Sandcastles. Let's see what happens. Very good bass. As a bass myself, very, very good bass. Very good. He's been keeping the pocket and the foundation along with the vocal percussion. That is hella important. But kudos, kudos. Pitches came a long way, especially they were established in 2007. It's not that long ago, like 18 years ago. And to see how far they've come it's awesome. But I had to say that.
We built sandcastles that wash away. I made you cry.
Nice. She's already got nice presence and voice as a soloist. good. I like that they're aiming for more for choreo that's not too much that's aimed for more presentation rather than like, oh, I can show off all the moves and dance moves. Because remember, you guys sing and dance. Pull off moves and dance if you do choreo. And that takes stamina. And you do not want that to affect your musicality in your singing because you will hear it if you start gasping for air and you're tired. You got to find the proper balance. That is always important. Good. I like the affect. They understand the intention of the song, not just through how they're singing, but the choreo reflects it as well. I like that transition. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm already liking this a lot now because one, especially compared to how they transition into their closer, which is God is a Woman, compared to how they transition from Lost to Japan to Sandcastles, I would prefer a seamless transition like that. If you could somehow not make it audible that you gotta get ready for the next song, 3, 2, 1. Which again, if you have to blow a pitch pipe, blow it. But if you can make it very as seamless as possible, like from Sandcastles to God and Woman, which is what they're doing right now, and already they're ratcheting up the energy, and I already like that. But if you can make a more seamless transition, perfect. You can stay in the moment with the performance more, and you don't give the audience room to just clap. Oh, they're done. Because you might, if you want to eliminate that, how you can do that is seamless transitions without giving the audience a chance to do so. Obviously, breathe. You want to stop and show that if you want to, that you come to the end of the song. But you don't want to spend too much time. And the Pitches did this perfectly with this transition to their closer. And I think that's a critique I had going into from Lost to Japan to Sandcastles. It's like, oh, they're done. Applause, and now blow the pitch pipe, and then you have to go 3, 2, 1. Obviously, you want the group to hear getting into the next song or be on the same page. If there's a way they can make that transition more smooth, that would be the main one so far. But yeah. Again, nice choreo. Good. Nice. Okay. I liked what happened. Clearly, a mess up happened. But I like the recovery. It's like, oh, she just, obviously it happened. Hold on to your mics better. For anybody that does this. But I like how the group never lost focus. Whoever that lady was didn't lose her focus. She just picked up the mic and kept it moving. It happens, but she made it like, oh, it didn't happen. You didn't see that. Perfect. If you make a mistake, don't show it. Just keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Perfect. Again, great choreo. Good. That's nice. I just wish I could understand what you're saying a little bit more. A little bit more. When you guys spit the words out a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But otherwise, still good. Damn good.
He tries to tame you, says that you are blinding him, that he could never leave you, forget you, want anything but you. And you tried to change, didn't you? But you can't make homes out of human beings. And if he wants to leave, then let him leave. Remember, woman, you were born to tell her a tale. You are not Julian. You were born with an illusory soul, reaching out past infinity. Remember, woman, you are more than you can see. You are loved endlessly. Never forget, you are a woman, divine, and to have you from the stars.
Oh, nice. That was a tight key change. Very good. Yeah. Good. Well done. 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 I'm gonna say, you know what? We know why they won the quarterfinals that round. Yeah, they won quarterfinals that round, and it makes sense that they won outstanding choreo for that set. And I believe I would have given outstanding soloist to, I think, yeah, Alyssa Sposato for Sand Castles. That was a damn good solo. She tore it up, and especially that arrangement. I like that. It was a really good arrangement, but you made it about the soloist as it should be, with the intent of that. And outstanding arrangement for God is a Woman is definitely self-explanatory. It was your strongest arrangement, and rightfully so. And you put it at the tail end, perfect. And it was actually a really good arrangement. It wasn't like, oh my god, it's boring. It steered towards like, oh, this is a show off, and it should. It's your strongest arrangement. It's your strongest arrangement. You're your strongest closer. It has to show off why it is. And being as a really damn good arrangement, damn good soloist and everything, especially the choreo. Again, the choreo did its job in showcasing the message that you wanted to show without taking away from the music. Especially when you do too much choreo, again, the audience will hear it. You are tired. You are gasping. And if intonation suffers, everything suffers. Intonation, you're sounding out of breath. You don't have that same sound that you had when you started. And it shows. It just shows. Your choreo has to match what your group can do without sacrificing their singing prowess ability. And overall, in terms of general affect for the choreo, it made sense given the message of the songs. It has to make sense. That's another thing about choreo. Just because you can do all the moves and dancing in the world, did it really make sense to do that choreo? Did it make sense? Because if it doesn't make sense, then what was that all about then? It made sense, and it amplified the general effect of what you're singing about and the message you're trying to get across. So that's especially important for choreo. You don't need to do all the dancing. You just need to show gestures and emote what you're trying to get across message wise in the song. And again, musicianship, tuning, is this right? And intonation, musicality, dynamics, phrasing, self explanatory. And I believe the Pitches did all of that very well. Very well. Again, my critiques are obviously because it's the quarterfinals, it's not complete. What can get better is especially the transition from Lost in Japan, Shawn Mendes, to Sandcastles, the Beyonce, their their ba- their ballad or their second song. If you can find a way, they can find a way to make that more seamless a little bit. If they can find, again, this already happened. This was March 28th. This was 2020, right before. This was February of 2020, so right before the pandemic shut everything down. I think it's just going forward. Just as much, I'm more of a favor of seamless transitions as possible without giving away, oh, we're going into the next song. Just, If you could find a way to do that, that would be the main thing. But otherwise, this could have won. I don't know if they did, but it could have won. I know it won the quarterfinals there. But yeah, that is the Potsdam Pitches 2020 ICCA set at the quarterfinals. Hope you enjoyed that review.